Batman, I sense something is wrong. Yeah, something does seem fishy. Guilty as charged. What? Oh, I've always wanted to go into the Batcave. Superman is so cool. Sometimes he'll fly me around like Lois Lane and we see the sunset together. Batman, you're always so mean. I don't know. I wish you were nicer like he was. So guys, this is a spoiler for your review of Aquaman. Now, back in the dark ages, Saturday morning was all about Saturday cartoons, and Super Friends were super freaking cool, except for maybe Aquaman. Yeah, he was always the joke next to the other iconic heroes. I always liked him, but not because he was cool. He just had the coolest bad guy, which was Black Manta. Now, I've been waiting for this movie. Jason Momoa has brought a badass to Aquaman, where he's more modern and it doesn't look as silly anymore. Plus, in the trailer, I saw Black Manta was in this and I was like, dude, ticket please, I wanna go now. Not that you don't already know, but this movie has a ton of CGI. I mean, you kinda had to, you're not gonna build Atlantis, but they did the CGI well, except for a little bit of like the de-aging process. That looked a little weird on some people. Other than that, this was great CGI. And this is a really colorful film. People are riding seahorses, sharks, there's octopuses playing the drums. I mean, this movie's silly, but it embraces that, and that's really cool. Now, heads up for the ladies, Jason Momoa's intro is what you've been waiting for. It's a whole action scene, and he's got his shirt off. And every time he's throwing somebody, it's like flex scene, showing the biceps, the muscles, like all over the place, dude. After that, he's mostly got his shirt on. Just letting you know, there's a movie in here. In all seriousness, I can't see anybody else playing Aquaman. Momoa does a great job. This has an Avatar meets Indiana Jones, meets Tron Legacy, meets Thor Ragnarok, meets Jurassic Park, meets Aliens vibe to it. Surprisingly resulting in its own vibe. Cool. The Aliens part was pretty freaking cool. Applause to an effective jump scare in a comic book movie. Yeah. The action here is fantastic. It's a visual feast. Now, a lot of critics are saying that this is a lot of movie, and it's good, but has a lot of serious problems like character, tone, pacing, and a bunch of other stuff. This is true, but I think I found a different way to explain this. This isn't just a lot of movie. This is an entire trilogy rolled into 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 23 minutes. There are 3 Aquaman movies in this. An origin story, a brother versus brother going to Atlantis story, and obviously a Black Manta story. These are 3 very interesting ideas, but none of them got the time that they should have had. It's like when you go to Disney and you go to like a Pirates of the Caribbean or like a Haunted Mansion or It's a Small World. You go in that slow little boat and you just kind of like appreciate all the little things, all the details. Imagine doing one of those rides on a speedboat. Looks pretty, but you can't enjoy the detail. That coming of age Aquaman stuff in the trailer looks really interesting, and I can't wait to see the rest. Oh, sorry, we gotta hurry. Momoa and Amber Heard have some really nice moments, but some of the romance feels just forced because it was just so, yeah, gotta go, next. That father-son relationship with Momoa and his dad is really special, and I can't wait. Nope, next, moving on. Why is there so much character exposition in Atlantis, and everyone has all these long speeches? I think it's probably because, gotta go. Sorry, this way, please. See? The characters, the storylines, all of it, freaking awesome. But rushed and not explored. And even though this movie is super rushed, there's so much in it, it actually drags, especially in the middle. Whew. I was so exhausted at the end of this, I felt like I did everything and Jason Momoa didn't do shit. Black Manta fan here, remember me? As great as his scenes are, this film didn't need him. Take his entire story, put it into the sequel. Like they did with the Dark Knight trilogy. Batman Begins explored the hero and the world that they live in. Dark Knight, here's your Joker. Black Manta is Aquaman's Joker. I wish he was never in this film and they just put his entire story, everything in the sequel. Also, very important viewing tip. I mean, seriously important here. If you have not seen all of the trailers, stay away. Do not start going on YouTube and saying, I want to see all the trailers to get excited about the movie. No, especially that 5-minute trailer, the extended one. Dude, get away from that shit. Like, avoid that like the plague. Reason being, a lot of great moments and one-liners are spoiled in the trailers. So there's a lot of cool moments you're robbed of in that first viewing experience. Guys, this was my most anticipated movie of the year, and it wasn't a bad film. I know it sounds like I'm ripping on it. It was fun, and it is a step in the right direction for DC. A lot of the general audience is probably gonna really love this. I'm gonna go 3.5 out of 5. I did like it. It just felt like the cliff notes of a great trilogy. And not just a missed opportunity for a film, but a missed opportunity for a franchise. This was a good movie. I just think it could have been 2 or 3 great movies. I have no idea why DC always tries to rush shit. Do too much, try too hard, not good. Take your time and focus, yay. Marvel took forever, it's not a freaking sprint, guys. Guys, make sure you follow me on all this crap. Not only do you get to see my amazing amateur videos that kind of suck, but I also get to bribe people with early screening passes and all this other stuff I might or sometimes get. Thanks for watching.